The opportunities for students who graduate from the international program, the EMFSS course degrees of the international program here at ISBF, and the opportunities, say for example, of an Indian student on direct entry to LSE would be broadly similar. That's the kind of thing the two institutions work towards. So by having a strong, globally recognized brand of quality and excellence, of academic rigor, we can ensure that the benefits of LSE for students in the global marketplace are replicated as far as possible for students who come through the international program. And that opens up opportunities certainly in most of the global areas of employment that EMFSS programs or the LSE's orientation in the social science would open up to their own students. And also very important for the rigorous programs that we offer domestically and also through EMFSS is the graduate pathways, the pathways on to leading PhD or master's programs in our fields of study. So at LSE in particular, there's a sort of a pathway for students to follow. They get certain benefits and advantages for having studied the international program in terms of the way in which their standard is recognized by graduate selectors, but also in other institutions, in other leading graduate institutions. This is not just about a pathway to LSE, it's also a pathway to other top UK leading research intensives or major graduate schools in North America or elsewhere in the world, in the growing global market. An additional benefit of the featured teaching institution status, of course, is access to the LSE summer school scholarships, which increasingly students find valuable as a way both of experiencing LSE physically, going to the school for short courses, which can supplement their learning on the international program courses here at ISBF, but also it gives them a taster that they can use if they're considering applying for a master's program, especially at the LSE, but also more broadly, certainly in the UK. Access to those scholarships, helping and supporting students to make that summer school experience a reality is a very important feature of what comes with this teaching institution status. So ISBF students have been successful in transferring from their program here into the LSE programs. And one of the reasons that is easier is precisely because of the fundamental overlap of the two programs, particularly in those most important two formative years of the education. So there's clearly a special opportunity that's opened up to students to make that transfer. It is still difficult, it's very competitive, demand is high, but in a way the preparation that they're coming with signals the ability to make the transfer as a first-year student in a domestic program would if they were looking to change into a different department. So we're looking to make the same kind of standards so that they can be confident that they will progress and succeed. But ISBF students have been very successful in that. That's a clear indication of the value and standard of the teaching that they get here and preparation that they get here, and its alignment with what LSE does. Students who come from the ISBF EMFSS programs to apply for the master's programs at the LSE, particularly in the most high demand programs such as MSc in Economics or the MSc in Finance, have found that they have been perhaps advantaged in their preparation. Let me put it that way. It's a very, very competitive entry process, but they're advantaged in their preparation because of the alignment of the two programs. And that is an important advantage for students because it means that the selectors are able to genuinely see equivalence in the standard that would be expected from an internal candidate moving up into a postgraduate program, alongside those coming from the EMFSS programs at ISBF, a top performing teaching centre of that program. That experience and the exemptions that they get in terms of certain requirements for some of those core programs is a valuable benefit for students, but it's also a sign of the success and achievement of the college in getting students to the level where they are, among the most competitive for access to the scholarships and the student support that is available for students.